Hey guys, this is Smithy. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is a very special one. We're gonna do my best of indie brands part 3. I think there'll be 4, okay? I still have a lot of indie brands that I really want to shout out and I'm not. I've already done, this is the third video that I'm doing. I've already done 2 previous videos. I'll link it in the icons above for you guys. But if you guys want to see what are the top best of the indie brands that I did not mention in the past 2 videos and I want to mention right now and how I achieve this look, then please keep on watching. Okay, let's start off with the primer. For the primer, I have the Beauty primer that actually dupes the Charlotte Tilbury one. I really feel if you're on a budget, this is very much a nice product, especially, you know, all of the brands that are duping the Charlotte Tilbury Glow serum thing. But I really feel like this has come very, very close in terms of like how shiny it is. Like it's not over the top by any means, but it does give a very nice glow to the skin and it is readily available in like Kroger's and all. So I definitely wanted to mention it. I don't know about indie brand or not. I think it is an indie brand, but see how beautifully that it gives that glow. It really, really is beautiful. It doesn't give any coverage or anything, but just a very natural glow. Okay, let's talk about foundation. For the foundation, I want to talk about an oldie but a goodie. I'm talking about the Fenty Beauty. Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop, you all know, we all love this brand. I certainly love Fenty Beauty, especially their complexion products. I feel like definitely tops anything else. I love this one. Like it's such a beautiful match and such a neutral undertone. This is, by the way, in the shade 11. It might be a tad bit light on me because this is my natural shade and I am a bit tan. Get ready to hear about my tan for the rest of the year, okay? Because my tan doesn't go so easily away. So let's blend this out. And it is so nice on the skin. It gives a beautiful coverage. Let me quickly blend this out and come right back. Let's use a cream blush. I'm going to talk about Merit Beauty. Merit Beauty is this cream flush balm. It's such a beautiful product if you've not tried it. This one is my favorite out of the bunch. This one is in the shade Fox. I feel like this gives such a beautiful, like a natural sunburnt kind of an effect on the skin, especially it goes with every neutral look that I wear. It has like a little bit of reddy tone to it, but not too much. Like it definitely goes with all neutral like clothes that I wear, any neutral look that I go for. I'm not sure if I'm going for a neutral look today because we have quite a bit of colorful palettes to talk about and like brands to talk about, but Merit Beauty definitely does such a beautiful formula, especially if you are more of like a minimalist kind of a person, or even if you're not, if you're looking for a cream blush formula, this is such a beautiful one to have. Okay, let's move on to the powder. I want to talk about Lunar Beauty Universal powder. I think that's how it is, and this one is in the shade Translucent Medium. Now I definitely feel that this is a little bit more darker on me. It's very much peach. I feel like for medium they went a lot more peach in my opinion, but the quality of the powder is amazing. It has a good sifter and it also comes with a beautiful puff, which I love, absolutely love that thing. I'm going to take a big fluffy brush and then just dust it all across my face. It has a good like peachy scent to it too. Like it's not even peach, like a vanilla pudding kind of scent, which I don't mind. Like a little bit of scent in my product. There you go. It blurs very, very nicely. I'm gonna take that puff that they have with the powder, just sweep it around and then just apply it underneath the eyes, just for a little bit more of a brightened effect. Now because it's a tad bit deep, it doesn't give me much brightness, but it does give me a lot of smoothness. I wish I would have gone like one shade dark, lighter, or like a completely translucent powder rather than going translucent medium. It works right now pretty nicely with my tan. There you go. Very, very nice product. Definitely wanted to give it a shout out. Okay, another brand for bronzer. Actually, for anything. This is such an amazing brand. It hardly has disappointed me in any of the categories. I have their eyeshadow palettes, I have their highlighters, I have their bronzers, I have their lipsticks, lip liners, and they've excelled in everything that I own. And I'm talking about Makeup by Mario, and this is their bronzer in the shade medium dark. I feel Makeup by Mario, obviously he knows what he's doing. He's a makeup artist, and I feel like the products that he's launched, I feel like it's very user friendly, very easily blendable and buildable. It's such a beautiful product. I often use his eyeshadow palette for work because it's like another neutrally matte eyeshadow palette that I have. I have his original one. That's my favorite because I love to wear those kind of like warmer tones on me, or like more neutrally warmer tones, I would say, rather than the cool tones. Especially for work, I love to wear these kind of like shades, even in outfit, and this works so well. You know how much I've raved about his highlighter, one of my favorites. And this is the palette that I was talking about. Such an amazing foolproof eyeshadow palette. Let's move on to the highlighters. Let's use the Whatsup Beauty highlighter actually. You know, I love this brand. I actually did mention Whatsup Beauty in my last Best of Indie Makeup for their eyeshadow palette. But I mean, all these brands that I'm talking about, they do multiple products so nicely. So if I'm just using one of their product, that doesn't mean that they're only good at that, because look at that. This is like, it's beaming, but it is very everyday friendly. It's not glittery by any means. I do not like a glittery highlighter on me. I like a glowy highlighter, but not a glittering one. And that's exactly how Makeup by Mario is also. Now, the brands that I want to recommend for eyeshadow palettes specifically, I want to talk about Fenty Cosmetica and Beaute Bar. So from Fenty Cosmetica, I have Cradled in Ice palette. You've seen me use this so many times on my channel. And oh my gosh, such a wonderful brand for eyeshadow palettes specifically, and Beaute Bar, you know how much I love them. This is their Dead Roses palette, which I'm leaning towards with the outfit that I'm wearing right now. And also Bejeweled palette. I actually have a lot more palettes in my collection. The recently de-influenced palette, maybe that would go with this outfit. I'm not sure. Let's use what I have, okay? In front of me. I'm going to start off with this shade, You Wish, and we're going to take that on the crease. It's such a beautiful like crease shade, at least for me, and very nice blending shade too. And the pigmentation, the formula of Beaute Bar is absolutely very beautiful. So that acts like a beautiful transitioning shade. I'm also going to take the same shade on the lower lash line too. Now, very tiny bit, I'm going to go into this Stupid Cupid shade, this one. It's more like an orangey shade. Let's tap off the excess. But while blending with that first shade, I feel like we'll get a little bit of warmth also with that shade. You can see the pigmentation, it's right there. I'm going with such a light hand and blending it really well. Look at that, that's beautiful. Okay, now from Fenty Cosmetica, let's use this shade, Layer. Let's use this shade Layer, and it's like it has a little bit of burgundiness but brown too. So I'm just gonna take that right there. Look how pigmented that shade is. Look at it, like this is stunning. Just so pretty. And I'm using these palettes just to show you both the formulas, just because I love these palettes so very much, and I would love for you to see it in action. Look how beautifully it blended with the other shades too on the eye with the Beaute Bar formula. Just beautiful formula to have. I've only taken it on the outer corners of the lower lash line, just so that I like to keep this a little bit more light, the lower lash line. So I've just kept it on the outer corners, but just blending everything out. I want to showcase both the brands for the shimmers too, because they both do amazing shimmer formula. Just choosing what to use, because they both have amazing formulas. Let's take this shade, Be My Ex. The shade names are amazing. This one, and I'm gonna take that mainly towards the center. Look how stunning that is. And I'm just taking a little bit, just for something, just to melt it down with a deeper matte, because it is a multi-chrome shade, so you will see it shift to a green. It's like a pinky, orangey peach that shifts to a green. And then from Fenty Cosmetica, let's take the shade Frost, this one. And I'm just gonna focus that on the interior portion of the eyelid. It has some blue reflex that you can clearly see coming through. I'm just gonna melt it with that Beaute Bar shimmer. I'm just taking the same shade on the inner corner, just lightly blending it. Okay, I'm gonna finish off this eye with some liner and mascara. Okay, for the lipstick, I'm gonna mix two shades. I'm taking Merit Beauty's Equestrian because it's a beautiful chocolatey brown shade, and that will give me the warmth that I'm looking for. But for the center of the lips, I've kept it a little bare, and that's because I want to use this Glaminatrix Cosmetics lipstick in the shade Modest. Yeah, Modest, because I feel like that peachy tones would tie in very well with this. It's such a creamy lipstick. I love this formula. Non-drying, absolutely beautiful, and that is my final look. I really love the way how this turned out. This is so beautiful, so glam, and Indie does it so very well. I also had like a few lip glosses with me. I don't think I need a lip gloss just because of these eyes, but I had Tower 28 and Ensley Rain Cosmetics lip glosses. They do it so well. Like, I love it. I absolutely love it. But yeah, I really hope that these videos were helpful for you guys, just to check out like which are the top indie brands in my collection. At least I feel like I've used a lot of indie brands, and these are the best of the best in my collection. I have 3 videos already, including this, that I have recorded as a series for best of indie brands. If you've not seen it, I'll link it in the iCards above. But that's all for today, guys. If you did like this video, you know what to do. Do give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so that you're notified every time that I post next. I generally upload 3 videos every single week, every Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 9 AM Eastern Standard Time. Until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.